on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Hoes bring hoes out. And 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no Crips and Bloods, it's just cliques and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit.
Fuck all your lies, what you were listening to. This is your demise. That track you dropped, that had the force of a fly. I'm a kamikaze fighter pilot. I die, you die. Nice try though. Elementary flow, that is a no-go. Wookie motherfucker going die slow with what I know. Stalking life online, you got the rep of a troll. Touching all little girls, bitch, that's how you roll. Wise, no smart guy, heard you told. Officer talking, underage stalking, thank God. After your ass, he broke the mold. Your baby mama gave up the info, now I done heard enough. Call my PA here, just have him film your next video, make it a snuff. You talking tough, straight out of Sharon. A weirdo body go missing and not a damn person caring. What up, weirdo? I'ma make you famous, catch a buzz. Heard you traveling the crib, well let's bang. What up, cuz? God tier over here, listen to the sound. You keep talking that bullshit, get another beat down. Already would once for running that bitch that's mouth. By the way, you know Fly Zone, the Youngstown. Mark fuck tracks, we can really throw down. I crush crowns like you, certified bozo, homie. Think we playing? I got an army nationwide, the alliance. You gonna die trying to keep up aggressive defiance. Your reliance on fuckery have you talking gangster, but then you ducking me. But luckily you ain't a threat, annoying pest. I'll flick you out my fucking chest. Annoying as fuck, but barely causing any stress. Best bet, travel a crib, travel with a vest to protect your neck. No respect, we flow, no vocabulary, low diction. And we won't talk about your little rape conviction. Keep it up, you'll see what happens when it go too far. Wanna be snitch can never be a net star.
Let's get ready to rumble! Let's get ready to rumble! Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, boy. Jack. Come on over here, Jack. It's time tonight. I hope the real BBN's paying attention tonight. Damn, son. Talk about visuals. Damn, son. What the fuck is he on?
I know niggas that's out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. Think of you bitch niggas early, I was gon' wipe down. But my niggas hurt, I let them start this round.
Live in camera on your head, Jack Frost. Talk about visuals. We on your top, sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. We are AggressiveDefiance TV, where we aggressively defy everything. Doesn't matter what it is. We checking it at the door. That's a fact, Jack. We have now rephrased this term. That's a fact, Jack. Because all them facts you spitting around over there, that's facts, ain't such, sir. It's not. Those are everything but facts, sir. You can't say something's facts when you're speaking on it as a non-fact, man. Like, what do you not get, homeboy? I don't understand you, Jack. You can't speak on shit that's not facts and say it's facts. Thank you for being here, Cuddy. I salute you, sir. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Salute to you, ma'am. Beautiful day. Medicated Wookie. I see you in the building, sir. Twisted Tennessee. May all of ADTV's prayers come raining down on you today, man, because we have some really good people in this motherfucker and we got some really good energy over here. And I know it works. I know firsthand that it works, man. So I hope that you get what you need in life, homie. That's what we're here to represent and what we try to be about. Now, we get thrown forks in the road sometimes, and some things don't always come out the way they should out of the mouth. That's why actions always speak louder than words. Thank you for being here, Officer YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you, Poppy. I see you, homie. That's what's popping. Yeah, man. Suddenly Susan is definitely in the building. Definitely in the building. How are you, Suddenly Susan? All good, Twisted, man. You would do the same for me, brother. In fact, you have. So it's the least I can do, man. It's the least I can do. Jack, we're going to get in on you now. We need to have a discussion. Because now you not only are you stealing what I do because of what you didn't work for you, you're now taking from the actual true BBN and their content. I mean, is it that you suck so bad that you have to now go act like you're BBN? Like the Bible Network? Is that what we're getting at here, folks? We at the Bible Network? Because you could have fucking fooled me. You could have fooled me, my friend. Like, you are certainly starting to show all signs of breakdown. Just all signs of breakdown whatsoever. This guy's breaking down so bad, he can't keep his fucking teeth in his mouth anymore. We got this man shook so bad, he cannot keep his teeth in his mouth. What the fuck is going on over there at the BBN? Do you just not buy teeth glue or whatever? Is that what it is? I'm starting not to understand what's going on over there. Because at one time, you were the man, right? Let you tell it. But somehow I see how should I put this? You're becoming more humble with yourself, but you're trying to make it come off as if you have always been this way. Now, we all know different, right? We all know different, correct? So let's take a journey, shall we? Down BBN. Things become so weird sometimes, you know? They just do, bro. They become weird. And I want you guys here to look at this topic. He says, morning coffee. Tory Lanez witness issue. How bad is the snitching in rap? Now, I want you guys to remember this because it's going to play a very key role as we watch Jack do everything but talk.
Everybody's doing. I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day.
We're going to
And yes, once again, we have a coat on. I don't get heat in this place. I'm not complaining. I'm not moving. And I'm also not going to call these people and tell them that they're not giving me no heat again.
Now, why in the hell wouldn't you do that, Jack? Why wouldn't you just go ahead and get your fucking heat turned on instead of coming on here and crying about it, bitching about it, or even making it such part of the conversation. I think I got to start dumbing things down for him over there. Is that what it is? Do I got to dumb things down? Shout out to motherfucking Cuddy, yo, for being the first one to pull up to the motherfucking Cash App this evening, sir. Uh-oh. Cuddy's on birthday eve. Salute to you, Cuddy. Now, that's a man right there. Give to me on his birthday eve. That's solid as fuck. I don't understand where you ever went wrong with Jack Cuddy. I think it was simply because you come over here and was watching us, maybe. I think that's what it was with you and him. But it was definitely uncalled for. So salute to Cuddy, man. Another one of the good fucking people. He lost and I gained. And you know what? I'm forever in debt to good people for that. Not Jack. Nah. Jack lost. Happy birthday to you, Cuddy. My homie, man. Like, I thought Cuddy was a whole troll when he first came over. I blocked him and everything. But you know what Cuddy said? He hit me in my DMs. He said, hey, that's really me. And you know what? I said, oh, shit. I fucking apologize because, as you see, we got troll problems. So, you know, if this has ever happened to you, please don't take it to heart. We would not do that over here. That's not how we get down. And, I mean, I think we actually sort of proved that.
Straight, could X be louder than words. I leave his brains on the curve. Hit his ass from a distance, my aim game be so superb. I'm laid straight, could X be louder than
I control your feelings, pussy. I put you in mad mode. I know you pump faking. I see through you, you in glass mode. I don't want to knock your brother off. Your mama stuck in sand mode. Yo, I control your feelings, pussy. I put you in mad.
Salute to motherfucking Cuddy, man, for jumping that bitch off. Who's next? Who wants to smack Jack next? Motherfucker just smacking him on his birthday eve. Like, psh, bitch, I'll be fucking this old. So that means your birthday's tonight then. If we was to go until midnight, it would be tonight. So salute to Black Cuddy. Happy birthday to you, my friend. I appreciate you being here, man. I do. I appreciate what you do for us over here. I appreciate what everyone in the moderators fucking thing does. Y'all are lifesavers. Y'all are just downright good people. And everybody that's been in this chat so far. Everybody. I didn't see Scooter's vid. Is it clowning? I don't know why I didn't, because I got my TV back. I got a new TV today, finally. And I'm setting it all up. And I got my YouTube going on it again. So I'm all right now. It's all good there. See, Jack, you got to save money back for rainy days, man. Or cold days, might I say. You definitely won't want to come over here, homie, because it's frosty, as you can see over here as well. You got to skate to come in this door.
Because it don't make sense. So I just put on a coat, I put on the sweater. It is what it is. So let's go. With that being said, today's show is going to be about Tory Lanez. We got to talk about that witness issue. Apparently, that now.
How much you talk about it? I'll be right back. Let me get a drink.
And Desiree Perez. We're probably going to talk about this more tonight. I don't know how much we're going to get into the Desiree Perez conversation, because I need to talk about this in a manner that I don't have to worry about Rock Nation messing with me again. Yeah, we're on the radar. So I've had discourse with Rock Nation previously about content.
About what? About what, Jack? You had discourse, you said? Like, it wasn't a great course? Because you just said you was at the 40/40 club. Rock Nation pulled up for you. Like, you polluted as to Rock Nation was doing things for the BBN, Jack Frost. Do we not forget what we stream or what we say over there, Jack? 25 people in the building. Imagine that, Jack. That's starting to become faster than you. Absolutely. I hope some of these people are with the real BBN, like the real BBN, not the fake BBN network. You know what I mean? Like I just don't know where that come from. You know what I mean?
Help,
Yeah. That what network, right? There's no fucking network. There isn't even a BBN. Well, there is, but they're much larger. They actually speak about God. Yeah, Frost is the new ambassador. What's good, Just? Yeah, he's lying. Yeah, he's lying. He's got the devil in his eyes. Look. Look at his, he's got Satan living inside of him.
Content that we've actually made. So I want to make sure that whenever we're speaking about this lady or speaking about Rock Nation, we're doing it the best damn way possible. Just so we can be clear.
Is that the reason why though? Because they rode your ass, or I thought you're in with Rock Nation is what you said. Like, dude, you don't remember nothing, do you? That's how we know you're a drunk.
Just so we can be clear. And I want to talk about this snitching, not necessarily in rap, but as always, I say, don't commit the crime. Let's not commit the crime. See, because if you're not committing crimes, you don't got to worry about people snitching.
Yeah, or a felony drug charge, right? If you don't do the crimes, then you don't have to worry about becoming a crackhead felon as well, right?
You got to worry about people lying. Understand? I'm gonna say that again. If you're not committing crimes, you don't got to worry about people snitching. You only have to worry about people lying. Copy? But I want to.
Oh, what do you mean by lying? What's that mean? What's that mean? Hold on, I need help with this. What does this mean? If you don't,
about content that we've actually made. So,
Jack,
I want to make sure that whenever we're speaking about this lady or speaking about Rock Nation, we're doing it the best damn way possible. Just so we can be clear.
Look at him. Look at that.
So be clear.
We're gonna get to the 5 minute mark.
This snitching, not necessarily in rap, but as always,
shout out to James S. Yes, James S. for shooting me the DM to let me know that Flippity Flop Teeth flopped out again.
I wouldn't have known. Don't commit the crime. Let's not commit the crime. See, because if you're not committing crimes, you don't got to worry about people snitching. You only got to worry about people lying.
What does that mean?
Understand? Let me say that again. If you're not committing crimes, you don't got to worry about people snitching.
Right?
You only have to worry about people lying.
If you're not committing crimes, then you don't have to worry about people snitching because you wouldn't be committing a crime. You only have to worry about people lying. And you said that twice as in to accentuate it. What the fuck does that mean? Sir, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what the fuck does that shit mean? There you go. You're welcome. What does that mean? Yeah, thank you. You accentuate it as in like you were making a point here, but does this make a point? That's kid's sofa bed. Is it a bed though? Is it a couch? I don't know what the fuck that would be, man. You know, my homie bought a coffee table off of Amazon, and it was like one of them lift ones that was supposed to pull out, like, you know, a desk maybe. And when he got it and put it together, homie, this thing looked like it belonged in a dollhouse. And I said, "What'd you pay for it?" He said, $100. I said, "Well, You get what, first off, you get what you pay for when it comes to things like that. And it's a sham, dude. Like, he got. You know what I mean? Like, this is a child's table, dude. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, but I imagine that table goes with that chair. That's all I can think of, man. I've never seen a couch that little. Oh, fuck. I've barely seen chairs that little anymore. Everything's oversized. Anything good. You get what you pay for when it comes to fucking furniture, man. If you ain't paying a lot for it, you're probably gonna get some junk.
Copy. But I want to start the show off by mentioning something that
well.
I saw on Instagram. It's only going to take a minute. Don't worry. We're not going to stay here that long. I want to mention something that we saw on Instagram, and I want to be 100% clear on this. I want to be
what the fuck is with
on
him accentuating letters? How old are you, Frost? How old are you? And what are you trying to prove with Instagram? Or I want to make things clear. Like, it's a joke anymore, homie. It's a joke. You doing that, man, it's just a fucking joke anymore. Get over yourself, bro.
So there has been a long-going argument.
Love seat for him and whoever bought it. Ooh, I believe you got it for free.
That
he don't pay for anything.
The WNBA should be making more money, or at least as much as the NBA. I needed to say this.
They need to sell enough tickets
because I don't think
shut the fuck up. Stop
people,
there.
And this is what you mean by ungrateful.
Simple as that.
I think that all of the women trying to come up with this argument are ungrateful.
You hear that shit?
Listen,
as if women don't have the argument here.
Women. I want still the WNBA to be a thing. I watched college basketball in the late.
That has nothing to do with women's basketball, you fucking idiot. What does you watching college basketball in the late 80s, early 90s have to do with women's basketball of 2023?
In the early 90s. College basketball, females college basketball, women's college basketball was a thing, and it was popping. So I want the WNBA to be a thing. I'm actually a fan of this. Don't get this confused. But I want to say something real quick. You do know the first 20 or 30 years of the NBA, players had to get second jobs. I'm going to say that again. The first 20 or 30 years of the NBA, players had to get second jobs. Players had to get jobs.
I'll let him go on.
In the off season, they weren't making any money. Do you get it? They were playing for the love of the game.
No, they weren't.
There was a point where they didn't even have planes. They used to have to drive around in buses, and that's why our Eastern Conference, Western Conference, or the Atlantic Division. That's why all of this.
In all businesses need time to grow, need time to blossom. Jack, shut the fuck up.
Should have set up the way it was because you had to be able to get to the other teams. That's why previously up until a while back,
definitely need
matter of fact, they just actually changed this in
everything,
NBA,
bro.
maybe about 15, 20 years ago. You didn't really play people on the West Coast. You went to the West Coast twice a year.
Liar.
You understand?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
There was no money.
Are you crazy?
But the difference between the WNBA now and the NBA then, the NBA didn't have another league to pull money from. So I just want to explain this.
That they're pulling money.
This is just something that really.
Do you want to know something, sir? That would be fraud. That would be fraud. Are you that stupid?
Every single athlete,
they're
not just NBA
grabbing money from one company and putting it to the next.
Should consider Michael Jordan a GOAT.
Dumbass.
Because all of those contracts that y'all have now, pardon me, is because of that contract that Michael Jordan signed.
Because of,
when he played
even says
1 year for $25 million, and he said he was only signing
like
1 year contracts. People forget about that. Every league in America that y'all getting paid, Michael Jordan is your GOAT.
No.
And that's why you could never tell me that LeBron James is better than Jordan.
Because of money?
Because there were people with LeBron James's skill set before Jordan.
No.
But Jordan was the first of his particular skill set. Now, you're going to say...
Hold on, man. What did you just say, man? There were people before Jordan with this skill set, and then you turned right around and said Jordan was the creator of that skill set. Which is it, Frost?
People forget about that. Every league in America that y'all getting paid, Michael Jordan is your GOAT. And that's why you could never tell me that LeBron James is better than Jordan. Because there were people with LeBron James's skill set before Jordan. But Jordan was the first of his particular skill set. Now, you're going to say,
what
Dr.
the
J.
fuck?
Dr. J.
What's wrong with you, man?
Dr. J couldn't shoot like Mike. Dr. J didn't have the moves like Mike. Dr. J would just dunk on your ass and it'd be ugly. And Dr. J was an incredible player, and he was literally my favorite player because that's what everybody's favorite player was in the damn 80s.
No, it wasn't.
So I just want to be clear about this, and this is no disrespect to women.
No, it wasn't.
Right now, your league is supplemented by the NBA because y'all lose money every year.
Yeah, them sneakers.
A couple of years ago, during the pandemic, I believe, Kyrie Irving paid y'all contracts. Kyrie Irving gave millions of his dollars to make sure that the WNBA players were still getting paid.
Paid their
so
contract.
My point is this.
Paid their contract.
We have to be grateful for the small things, for the big things. If y'all want y'all league to grow financially, you have to be grateful for the financial progress in which you've already made. It might not look like a lot.
Coming from the man that begs on YouTube, that doesn't ask for donations, he's begging. He comes on here and he throws this tantrum. I need for y'all to fuck with me, pull up with me. And that kind of puts everybody on the spot. It's almost not cool to do, really. Because that's when you find out the people who don't fuck with you. Just so that they look good right then. You know that, right, Frost? As you could see, when he did that, no one pulled up that we knew. Like, it was not Jimmy Belcher that pulled up. It was not Hassan Shipman that pulled up. It was people that we knew, did not know. And what you did to Blizz Lanes, homie, I don't know that man. I don't know who he is. I've seen the name quite a lot on the BBN because I do pay attention. And what he did to you, homie, is what he does to everybody else. He probably considers you part of the master class BBN. You know, the ones that are over here now? The master class. That's what I'm going to start calling y'all. Y'all are the master class. Y'all, because y'all are the ones that had this man thriving at a point where he shouldn't even be thriving. But he did have you thriving. They did have you thriving.
But when y'all was in college, y'all was playing for free.
Facts. That y'all did have.
There was
He didn't do anything. He didn't do nothing for nobody. Everything.
Now you have a platform.
Shout out to motherfucking Medicated Wookie. He said, I'm next. Just for Medicated Wookie. He said, I'm pulling up with the Clint Eastwood eyes, Jack. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just Wookie. Medicated style. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, big homie. All love to you and yours.
Don't need 'em. I'm fly as hell, Jeep is creeping. I bet I can fuck my old teacher. I told that dope about the bleachers. You told them folks you the people. For real. I run a gang that Jeter. I just
Woo. Salute, sir. All love, man. And anybody that's got a drop longer than 10 seconds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo them. That way we're still able to use drops. Because once we become monetized here soon, anything over 10 seconds, they're going to flag. And they flag me daily right now. But I just I double back and I mute them. That way, you know what I mean? They're still there. But that's going to be a lot of work when we become monetized. Because then we'll have to double back and do them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I'm going to redo every fucking one of them. If y'all want a certain thing in there, let me know. And I'll make it happen. I don't care what song it is. I just can't run it longer than 10 seconds. Play that Tighten Up for sure. This is for Jack right here. And for Tighten. Boy. Whoo. Just love to y'all in general, man. I can't show my appreciation enough because it would just be a whole show of me saying thank you. And that's just being honest, y'all. I ain't no fucking Jack out here. Just blow all your fucking blessings away. You understand that a YouTube channel, it thrives because of the people that are on there, not because of the person that's behind the camera. Yeah, you have to do your thing behind camera, but it's ultimately thriving because of the folks that are there supporting it.
Do a thing with it. Y'all don't deserve more money. Y'all need to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do them all. I'm gonna redo every one.
I just want to say this real quick.
Any of them that are a little messed up, like I
by
catch a
looking
lot
more
when I start
manly,
back,
that's not going to help.
Fixing all that. Every one of them comes after monetization.
I know a lot of females think that helps them if they look more manly while they're playing a sport, but it don't help. It don't make me want to watch you. Because if I could watch actual men play,
just be honest, dude,
and be more athletic,
just be
jump
honest,
higher, run faster.
You got an issue with women. I don't know if that's caused by your mother.
Why would I want to watch?
Or your father, actually.
Women.
Or just the fact that you're gay. It could be a lot
coming on the court
of different things. It could be homosexuality.
Not all women, by the way. Not all WNBA players. But women that's coming on the court trying to look masculine. I never want to look at women that look masculine. I'm not knocking any of them.
I
do
never
what you want to do. But I will never choose watching a masculine woman over watching a feminine woman. I would just never do that.
Fuck.
I can't speak for all men.
Oh yeah.
Now with that being said, I hope y'all do better. I hope I was just about to mention that too, Yuri. There's more women in America than men, but apparently the WNBA thinks that the reason in which why they're failing or they're not making as much money is because the men aren't watching. There's literally more women than men. Because if the women watched you, if the same amount of women that watch the NBA watch the WNBA wouldn't have an issue. Is that fair?
Hold on.
Now, with that being said,
no. You see how you tried to run off that topic right there? You see where you started to run off that topic when it started to become a real topic. See, this isn't a topic, Jack. The problem is you just made up a thing that the NBA is mad at men for not watching. That's not at all what's happening. That isn't the reason. What the fuck are you? Are you nuts? I'll hook you up, bro. Don't trip. You got one anyway, I think. I don't know if you do or not. I'm pretty sure you got one. I don't think I was putting people's giving them the option then. I don't think it was when I started doing it. Yeah. I like it. Salute to ill love, man. It ain't about the money, brother. It's just it's about you being here, man. It's about you being here, big dog. Yeah. I notice who's here. I notice who's not, you know. I've always been a man that could read the room, right? And you don't have to donate to me. You don't have to give me no money to appreciate the fact that you spend some time with me over here. That's just how I am. I mean, don't get me wrong. I started doing it for the people that did donate because I felt like, hell, they needed something too. But I can't leave out the people that are here fucking daily after day after day, you know, and just may not be able to support. I get it. Times are tough for some people, bro. Times are fucking really hard for me right now. And I understand. I always will. You know, I'll be peeping, bro. I watch, man. I know who's here, who ain't, you know. I'm able to run programs to find out who was in chat and just watched all that the whole time. I'm able to run a program to find out at what point did the person start to chat. They make all kind of shit for this YouTube shit, man. It's just a lot of it costs a lot of money. I just think Jack's trying to weaponize God. And that's my big problem with Jack right now. It's religion is, for one, not my forte. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in any one thing. I believe in a lot of different. I take from everywhere. Let's put it that way. And I've heard people say that they do this, but like I take things from every religion, and I try to learn something from that at that time. You know, I think a lot of life has to do with moments in time. What created those moments? How we made it through those moments? What grew from those moments? I think as long as we grow and we learn from something, it's a blessing. All the way to it, bro. I think it's a blessing if you learn something from it. Jack, you're just using it to make it look like someone that doesn't believe in God is coming at you for harsher reasons. Nah, man, I'm just exposing you as to what you aren't, that you say you are. That's all. Only because what you've done.
Shout out to Tim Bullock. He says, "What's good, Jack? Doesn't show you live." I'm live. Shout out to Yuri. Says, "Yo, good morning, salute." Shout out to Nick the Slick.
This motherfucker don't realize I'm only going. Yuri's being a fucking troll, and he's still there.
One salute from me. You gotta get
weird, bro.
Shout out to Nick the Slick. Salute. He says, "What's up, bro?" Hit that like button. Hit the like button. We got 46 people in here. I might be able to get about 6 or 7 likes. How many I got? 6.
6 likes. He's happy. He's happy.
Shout out to Dimitri Loudman. He says, like Blueface beating him up, Blueface girl beating him up. That's a whole conversation that we had to have. Salute to D. Demetrius Loudman. Salute to your boy Jimmy Belch. I forgot to send that off to you. I will be sending it today. Shout out to Wavy D. How you doing, Wavy? Shout out to Yuri once again. He says, yeah, exactly 100. It's all about supporting. Look, if you're going somewhere and they're doing the thing that you like, you should support them. If you're going somewhere and they doing the thing that you like and you're not supporting, you just a hater.
What?
You understand? that you shouldn't even be good with that being your energy process. Shout out to Dimitri Lauerman once again. Salute. Now I want to say this real quick. We want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about? Hold on. We can talk about Blueface getting beat up, but give me one moment. I want to talk about this Tory Lanez issue. Don't let me forget. Dimitri. Don't let me forget. Tory Lanez. Now I want to say something.
Text me if you want.
And I think that this is. I want to say something, and I think that this is extremely something that we should have paid attention to, and this is why his lawyers suck. The star witness was called by the defense, right? So why was Meg Thee Stallion bragging about the star witness?
Nah, nobody ever got
being called by the defense before the trial started.
Nope. Straight up manipulator. He plays word games. That's a fact, yo.
Brooklyn NASDAQ. Why?
And salute to Miss G for the beautiful comment today.
Was Meg Thee Stallion?
I read that thing today and was like, holy.
Why was Meg Thee Stallion?
She be on fire, dude.
And I want to be clear on this. She was.
I'm gonna have to read this.
Bragging about the
I need to read this because I think everyone needs to see this comment, man. I absolutely do. Because she fucking puts it out there on Frost, man. Like, this is why you have to support the community as well, right? This is why you have to support the people that support you, man. Because they do more work than you sometimes, homie. That's just truth. She said, let's do some math. According to Frost's timeline, Frost previously stated that he started his channel to speak to Kendra since he couldn't. That's awfully weird, right? Since you can't speak to her, you start a channel. It's not stalkish, is it? In 2016. So that's when his channel started, 2016. So that was after Kendra got rid of Nutty Butter. Frost said the other day that Kendra is about 15 years younger than him. Frost is at least 45 years old. We know him to be, for sure, 44. So you're almost there, girl. You got it. So let's get to the math. Frost, if he's 45 minus 7, makes 38. Kendra, at 38 minus 15 equals 23. So Frost had to get and stay the fuck away from Kendra when she was 23, according to the creep himself. If they were together for even 3 short years, that means that Frost took advantage of that 20-year-old young girl while he was 35. Let's also not forget that he proudly stated repeatedly that all of the women he ever dated paid for everything. So he obviously seeks out young, impressionable females so he can manipulate them. That's what manipulative and abusive men do. Facts. That's a fact. That's what they do. And that's not a non-fact, Jack. You see, we can back those by facts. Frost also fucked over young Just when he was like 24, 25 years old. He seeks out young women and males to take advantage of them according to the man's own words and actions. Then claims he's a man who follows the word of the Bible. Nah, bitch. Frost is the one doing Satan's bidding. And as per his own beliefs, he is now facing the wrath of the Lord for the blasphemous things spent his whole life doing. Conclusion. Frost is a sick, selfish motherfucker who undisputedly does everything but follow the word in the Bible. Remember, that is all according to his own timeline, words, and actions. You can't beat a timeline. Fuck. Wow. A1. A fucking 1 comment, man. Just fucking beautiful. You're pretty cool. I dig the shit out of Miss G, man. Y'all are fucking tight, man. I dig this shit out of this community that he just so. What's good? Hey, what's good, Penny? I dig this community that he so much didn't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dig the fuck out of the community that Jack thought he could do better without. We now see what better looks like.
Witness that the defense was bringing. Remember, the defense brought that witness, whatever the hell his name is, that sort of shit that happened. The defense.
Jack
Why
doesn't
would Meg
speak
Thee
long in
Stallion be
this.
bragging about that before the trial?
You see now? It's going to go into something else.
That's the defense attorney. I mean, the defense's witness. How could Meg Thee Stallion have even known what that person was going to say?
What are you doing, Jack?
That's one.
Damn, that's a.
Two, I wanted to bring this up also.
What the fuck is it? That ain't going to do it, bud. No.
When that witness took the stand,
No.
just so we can be clear.
That ain't going to do it, buddy. Get that dirty ass pillow down.
When that witness took the
Thing
stand,
looks
let me put this other pillow back there too. I just want some extra lumbar support this morning.
That is giving you.
When
what?
that witness took the stand,
Hold the fuck
I want to say,
Hold the fuck up. Now we all seen that pillow, right? We all seen that pillow. He admitted he needs to be in a controlled environment around young girls. It means he will lose control. So he needs to be in a controlled environment so that he doesn't lose control. Great fucking comment. You see?
say this also. I just want to be clear.
Steven.
The witness takes the stand. The witness says that it looked like they were trying to throw her in the river. The defense, I don't know if the defense objected. They didn't tell us.
Why didn't you?
How do you know they was trying to throw her in the river? Did they say that they was trying to throw her in the river? Did someone yell they was trying to? No, nobody did any of these things. So as far as you know, they were just picking her up to take her to go do the thing that you think that they was going to go take her to do, right? Yeah, well, these are things that you call witnesses out on. Witnesses, somebody that's seeing something, unless you verbalize it, they can't just say, I think they were doing this, I think they was doing that. You got to say objection. Tell me where the lie at.
Oh my God, man. This guy thinks he's a fucking goddamn attorney now.
Tell me where the lie at. You got to be like, objection. How did he know they was going to throw her? He's just saying things. There's no way that he can know whether they were going to throw her in the river or not. Strike that from the record. Now, just so we can be clear, why do you want to object to shit? And why do you want shit stricken from the record? Because now when they go back there to and we're gonna talk about that Blueface shit. Now when they go back there to you know, talk about what they're gonna consider when they what the hell? My brain is going crazy right now. Now when they call the freaking they call the transcripts, that's in the transcript.
Boy, you can say that again.
We don't even know if there was an objection.
This little big boy was popping.
I'm so unhappy
Salute for hanging in there with me, man.
Story. I'm just unhappy with them. I'm just
Dog, always
disappointed
here with us, man.
I'm not mad at them. I'm not upset at them.
Y'all,
That went in the court. That did the best y'all could do. But I'm just so disappointed. I don't know no other way to put it. One of these dudes was a lawyer. I'm just so disappointed.
Not a criminal lawyer at that.
First of all, I don't want neither one of these people covering any more cases because y'all paid off. You can't tell me different. I'm sorry. I believe you paid off. I don't know.
If that's all you want to be done, Frost, is paid off. That's what you only want.
I'm gonna put this up here for question.
Imagine this guy accepting that trial thing. He would have done anything for $1. He frost for $1. He frosts for frosts for $1. Shit. Motherfucker, frost for $1 for sure.
Frost.
Shout out to my dude Front Street, man. Jim Frost Jones. Oh,
All right, so I'm gonna say this again. Listen,
fucking beautiful bell, man.
we don't even know if there was any
To me, it's like
objections.
a cult
Y'all seen
leader.
the way I cover court cases.
It is. It's almost like
I
a
called the
cult, bro.
defense out on their BS. I called the prosecution out on their BS. I called the judge out on their BS. And I also applaud people when they're doing the right thing.
Oh, good to you.
Y'all seen me
the
cover
wrong
a court
thing,
case. Y'all haven't seen nobody on YouTube cover a court case better than me. And if you said
I
it,
wonder. You're lying. You're lying. That's what I'll say. You're lying. Yeah, we'll say that.
you do understand this, right? Taxstone, I think that nigga wanted to fuck Troy Ave.
What?
Daisy had a fatty too. She was mad cool.
What?
I think I liked her better as a friend though. I'm glad I didn't smash. Not for nothing. Because she would have pulled that shit on me. Like, yo, I told you I didn't want to.
What are you really doing nowadays for a buck, bro?
Buck, Liberty. Anything for a buck.
Nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. We ain't doing that. So nah. If not, probably would have hit it, and that shit would have been.
Never by the
No, I'm
heater
not
and
doing
start
that.
getting
You know what I'm
warmer in
saying?
there.
I ain't doing that. Kendra thought I was hitting it, but I wasn't. Kendra used to be mad. She used to be like, "Why she always at your house?" Like, that's my friend. She lived next door.
Kendra.
She's gay, yo. She does not want to be with me. She's gay.
Is Frost's hairline just
for real?
big up?
All the time. Why she's always at your
You know
house?
what I'm saying? Like,
Gay! Gay!
hey,
Gay! Gay!
I've always been that way.
Gay!
I have a lot of friends. Like, I can go. I have a lot of us. I got a lot of people
my
that
Lord
fuck with me. I got a lot of
Almighty.
people that know. But I'm not the guy that want to go hang out with you every day. You know, there's only a select few people that I can hang out with.
Let's get back.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have
We
to.
didn't get. Did we?
Like,
Get
I can't hang out with you every day. Like, I can hang out with you.
Did we get the tooth? Hold on. We got to cover the tooth, y'all. We got to cover the tooth. I don't know how I missed the tooth if we didn't miss it. Oh, yeah, we missed it. Oh, no, sir.
So I just want to explain this, and I don't want to be funny.
Can't
This is
cover
just something that really needs to be explained. Every single athlete,
Yeah.
not just NBA player,
You got to be an athlete.
should consider Michael Jordan a GOAT. Because all of the
Oh, blah, blah. Oh, see, blah, blah. So our soldiers in the building, y'all. Where was fuck was that?
every single athlete, not just NBA player, should consider Michael Jordan
Oh.
a GOAT. Because all
Was that a remix? Was that a remix? Because you do understand that they make something so that could somehow stay in your mouth, right? What's up, Blackout? You do understand that they make something that keeps those in your fucking face. But I guess Jack would rather get made fun of for it then try to keep him in his fucking face. Because at this point, I'm making fun of you. There's nothing to make unfun of you about.
So I just want to explain this, and I don't want to be funny. You understand? There was no money. But the difference between the WNBA now and the NBA then, the NBA didn't have another league to pull money from.
NBA can't pull money from the WNBA. What are you,
so I just want to
with you,
explain
man?
this, and I don't want to be funny. This is just something that really needs to be explained.
You don't want to be
Every
funny because
single
why?
athlete.
Now we're making fun of it now? Well, what do you mean by not fun? Like, it's funny because your jibs popped out your face? Shout out to James S. Yeah, James S. Pointing out that good old tooth flop. Yep. I think your teeth are going to be made into a necklace, Jack. You've been 6 and not good, bro. Hey, not good, bro.
Athlete, not just NBA player, should consider Michael Jordan the GOAT. Because all of those contracts that y'all have now, pardon me, is because of that contract that Michael Jordan signed.
You know what? With all of this accentuating sounds and all that with your mouth now, I think that you would learn to not do that. Now that your jibs are flopping out your face every 3 days. That's karma. That's karma. I never was the content creator that come on here and called you ugly and this and that and all that shit and this and stupid and ugly. Now I just call you dumb fucking ass, what you are. You can't come on here and make yourself look any worse. Like, there is no bottom for you. It just keeps going down, bro. When you gonna grow up? You understand that you have to grow up first, right, Frost? You have to grow up. Stop trying to become something you're not. You're not an evangelist. You're just not, dude. You're not. And the sad thing about it is, dude, we can go back to the very day you started this. This wasn't something you did on YouTube, bro. You never spoke about God until your channel tanked. And now you talk about it, but you don't know what you're fucking talking about. And you're 7 different religions, but not religious.
$25 million. And he said he was
Man,
only signing 1-year contracts. People forget about that.
Out in fucking hospital, bro.
Every league in America,
I hope you get better, bro.
That y'all getting
straight
paid. Up. Michael Jordan is your GOAT.
You and Twisted
and that's why you can never tell me
no blessings for AD. They all go to blackout.
Because there were people with LeBron James's skill set before Jordan. But Jordan was the first
and
of
his
particular skill set. Now, you're going to say...
it's a blessing when we get one of them, Cuddy.
Dr. J. Dr. J couldn't play D like Mike. Dr. J couldn't shoot like Mike. Dr. J didn't have the moves like Mike. Dr. J would just dunk on your ass and it'd be ugly.
This is retarded.
And Dr. J was an incredible player and he was out on their BS. And I also applaud people. Woman, it was like 30-something degrees yesterday. My landlord don't give me heat no more. It's like 30-something degrees.
My landlord don't give me heat. Do you pay your rent regularly? If that's the best I could do, Cuddy, I'm
just praying it don't snow. Like, that's no cap. I'm praying it don't snow.
I'm here for you, bro.
If it snows, I'm just screwed. It's gonna be tight. If it snows, it's meant to snow. If I freeze,
you got some good looking nurses.
If I freeze to death, I hope the appropriate actions is taken against these people.
No.
That being said,
you can't do that.
So that's all I wanted to
hold the fuck up. Did he just threaten his fucking landlord on live stream again? Like, again? He just threatened her again. He said, "Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that sucks." I mean, even if I don't know, man, I'll be fucking with the nurses even if I got an old lady. She just gonna get over it. That's how I be, bro. I just be playing, but a little bit. I feel you though. The old lady does block a lot of that, boy. Yeah, because you got an old lady, old lady. Yup.
To tell y'all about the Tory Lanez issue. There's an issue with the
You
witness.
see how
I
nonchalantly he
believe
did
that they're
this?
trying to say that the witness.
This man just threw in a pity party in the middle of his live stream and ducked up out of it like it never even happened, right? He just threw a whole pity party in and jumped right out of it.
If it snows, it's meant to snow. If I freeze, I'm meant to freeze. This is what it is.
Come on, scheme team.
But I don't think I'm gonna get heat. So it's gonna be too cold that night.
Scheme Frost. Damn, he down to scheme team level, homie.
Moment, it was like 30-something degrees yesterday. My landlord don't give me heat no more. It's like 30-something degrees. I'm with a cold, homie.
That's scheme team level, homie.
I'm just praying it don't snow. Like that's I no cap. I'm praying it don't snow.
Snowing
If it snows,
kind of better than freezing, Jack.
It's all right. If it snows, it's meant to snow. If I freeze, I'm meant to freeze. This is what it is. If I freeze to death, I hope the appropriate actions is taken against these people.
Nope, there's nothing's gonna happen to any of those people because you just sat in there and said, "I'm gonna sit here and freeze to death." So you can't sue anybody, man. You sat in there. You decided to stay. Scheme team, come on, homie, Frost. Scheme Frost. This scheme team, y'all. Your wife's a nurse? Oh, I feel you, bro. Hey, she probably gets peeped out, dude. You can guarantee it. But a real true man's only going to be with someone that gets peeped out. You know what I'm saying? Like your woman should be getting peeped out. Feel me? Take it as a plus at my age. I'll tell you that now. I'm 45 years old. If I got a woman and she's getting peeped out, yeah, she's cool. I'll let a motherfucker peep my woman out. But that's all you're going to do. It's all gravy. I feel you, man. I feel you. That's probably a struggle. Some men struggle with that. Some men struggle when their women are in the limelight of an eye that a man has got such able to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Some men freak the fuck out. Like this guy right here, I guarantee he does not want his woman working. That's a very any man that doesn't want his woman working and it would help the family is an egotistical piece of shit. My homie was like that. And at first I didn't know that it was because of his own fears of maybe her finding someone else. But he was a cheater too, and I didn't get it, dude. I was always telling him, man, you're cheating, dude. Like you can't really be telling her what the fuck she can and can't do. Like, come on, bro. You're not keeping it real with me and you. Like when we would talk, I never was a cheater. Like I've always been like a one woman dude. Like if I can't keep just one woman, like why am I gonna run around cheating on a motherfucker? Fuck all that. A good woman's hard to find, man. And when you find one, you're supposed to hold her down. She's supposed to hold you down. That's the way relationships work. Everything with this guy's toxic. His whole life is toxic. It's toxicity running through his veins. And now he's pulling scheme team moves. You hear scheme team shit, he was like, we don't have the same problems. You got heat. I don't got no heat. We don't have the same problems. And it's like, dude, let me tell you something. Out of all the time that I've been a felon, which it's been since I was 18, I was a felon at 16, actually. It's never stopped me from obtaining a job. Not one time. Not one fucking time. It's never stopped me from being able to get a job. Actually, And maybe it's because I don't lie. I don't lie about it because they're gonna know anyway. Why the fuck would you lie? I mean, I've had people tell me at meetings where these people, like when I was going through this child support shit, they put me through something and said, you should lie. Maybe they don't look. And it's like, no, man. No. You can't lie, dude. They're gonna find out and think, well, you're a fucking liar. So I'm always been honest, and I always leave them with it's nothing that I'm proud of. You always got to leave that impression of how you feel about the situation and how you've learned from it. There's me being a felon, there's nothing that I'm proud of in that whole lifestyle. There's not one thing that I can say that I took from it besides the only thing that I can think that I took from being in prison and going and doing time and all that time and in and out of jails. I keep my head on a swivel now when I'm out and about. That's the only thing I've ever took from it. And it's a good thing. It's helped me more than it's cost me. But as far as being a felon, there's nothing I'm proud of with that. Fuck no. The only thing it's going to do is going to hurt me. Because whether we like it or not, America comes down hard on felons. And I think if you do something that's not unthinkable, definitely not no R wording or no child stuff, you should be able to come back from it, man. Like, especially if you're open and honest about what you've done wrong and you sit on it and you're like, hey, I stand on it. I was wrong. It'll never happen again. That's when America doesn't give you back your life. Like we have just now started to come back to where we can vote now. When are we going to get our guns? Now, it's never going to stop me from owning a gun because my gun that I own is only for home protection. So if they want to kick my door in or something stupid, then they kick my door in, but whatever. I would too. His dad does. His dad does, man. Smoking weed, but won't buy a heater. Ooh, that's a cold buzz. Ooh, hey, NetStars. Now that I see your name again, I wanted to say something yesterday, but your tag was popping, yo. Like it came up in my must tags. So I must tagged. I just thought that was something you might want to hear, man. It come across both yesterday and today when it comes to this guy. So yeah, it's a popping tag right now, homie. Whatever you're doing it right. I always try to throw out there for our community if I see something that's good for them and that they may not have noticed or haven't seen, because sometimes we don't see what we're doing. Like it's hard to find on the internet how you're doing, except for in the studio, and that's that can get very technical at times. But yeah, man, you was jumping off, man. So I tagged you. Fuck it.
With that being said,
yeah,
so that's all I want to tell you about Tory Lanez issue. There's an issue with the witness. I believe that they're trying to say that the witness was probably bought off by one side or the other. Now, how that could also hurt them is if anything like that happened. Remember, they're also in court.
Yeah, right. Fuck, don't follow my lead. You've even fucking got spikes and everything else.
They're also in court.
We get them. So what, man? As long as we got the right people over here, I don't give a fuck about you.
And for anybody that thinks I'm capping,
come on here.
As you can see, I'm not sweating. I'm sitting here with a hoodie on and a coat. I'm not sweating.
What's that got to do with anything?
For anybody that think I'm capping, I'm not sweating. I'm sitting here with a hoodie and a coat on.
I believe you don't have heat.
And a hat.
I truly do.
I'm not capping.
I truly believe.
But we moved to the snitching shit. Y'all want to move to the snitching stuff? I just want to let y'all know about the Tory Lanez issue with his landlord. We're 23 minutes in. We can move off of that. Tory Lanez issue with his witness.
His landlord.
Tory Lanez issue with his witness. I just want to let y'all know about that. Like I told y'all before, I believe that there's going to be an appeal. They're going to win the appeal. There's no reason why they shouldn't win the appeal. His first attorneys made too many mistakes. Also, I'm also alluding to the fact that his first attorneys might have been bought off also.
Oh, God. Take it to the extreme, Jack.
It's a good chance that everybody around Tory Lanez was bought off.
When
your team is working against you, it don't matter how right you are. You understand? It don't matter. When you got your own team trying to make you lose, it don't matter. You understand?
Your own team,
you going for a shot and your own team is bumping into you. It don't matter.
Live your life like that.
You understand?
Your life is literally
you a football
just
player,
like
you get the handoff, you're trying to run through the hole, your teammate see you and he jumps and throws his body into you so the other guy can tackle you. It don't matter. When your own team is sabotaging you, I don't care how great you are.
He's gotta talk shit, don't he?
It don't matter.
It's his whole stream now, y'all.
So I believe that's what they're actually looking into.
Was it really?
Was Tory Lanez lawyers and what his witnesses
They were just spot off, right?
Or
just like you didn't know anything about the case yesterday. You didn't bring that back up.
I want to talk about the snitching thing. Do y'all want to talk about snitching first or Blueface? Give me 1 second. Put it in the chat. Y'all want to talk about snitching first or Blueface?
Jack got crushed yesterday. He got crushed. Look at this. He's gotten crushed over the tax stone thing. He just got crushed over the YSL thing. And now he's getting crushed again tonight over the God thing. We crushed him on the tax stone. He's back. He's down bad, y'all. Yeah, he has to bring it up so people feel bad and donate. He has to create some kind of tension that's just not there for him. Like, to make it look like he has haters or some shit. Bro, this ain't hating at all. This has become fun. But I'm going to tell the truth the whole way there. That's a fact, bro. Look at this fucking couch. I'm waiting for a bug to come crawling across the fucking screen next. That's the only thing we've missed.
I want to talk about snitching first or Blueface. Put it in the
that
chat.
thing don't look like it's too fucking.
I want to get back out to the court cases, but you know it is what it is. We get back out there when we get back out there.
I couldn't sleep on that little bitty motherfucker. No way, Jose. Reflecting on football days.
I got one for snitching. That's all. Yep. The only person that's going to comment, you're the only person that has an opinion, not a problem. We go with the snitching first. You're the only guy that got an opinion.
Oh, yeah. One person. What you did to Blizz Lanes is not cool, homie. I don't know that person, man, but that person's been over there for a long time and ain't done nothing to this channel. Not one fucking bit.
None of that. I never did shit. I never fucked on niggas. None of that.
He did to you, homie.
Shit,
I don't
just saying shit like
at all. You didn't do none of that,
niggas know that real, like jailbirds are real. That altercation was on some other shit. Okay, maybe I might have been supposed to say shit with all, but shit, I'm going through shit. I'm the one meant to come out like that and do that, but the crying and all that.
I have for everyone.
To the source of my crime. I'm sorry. Niggas been locked on me from all type of places, bro. From the guys, from the BDs, and niggas know I play for as hell, bro, and I be with the shit. So all that shit. Fuck, I don't feel no type of way. I just know niggas was hating, man. But that shit funny as hell, bro.
Not so funny, sir. He just went
live. I'll take the blame, bro. I ain't trying to go down with it, bro.
Y'all, man. It's up to y'all. I'll leave it to you guys. It's totally on my audience. We could bust his head again tonight. We could stream him, or we could just stay on this because this gets good enough too. It's just NetStars got me that day when we could catch anything when he's live, right? Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm gonna pull the NetStars way again. He's got one person watching, y'all. Should we? I want to see how cold he is. I'm gonna let him get this ad. No, the fuck I'm not. Skip that bitch. Here we go. You had a slow motion. What? Oh, we're gonna watch it. Where's your jacket, bro? Whoa.
Thing going.
Whoa.
That's what happened today.
Where the fuck is your coat? Not only are you not freezing cold.
No way meant to be disrespectful. I want to be clear on this.
Oh,
no way. And there's no shade.
Not only are you not cold, but you're wearing a short sleeve.
First of all, a face card was absolutely incredible. I don't know what to tell you. It was incredible. This woman is top tier attractive.
Yeah, but you didn't bag her. You do this every 3 days too. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to talk about.
I got the feeling like the first time I saw Kendra. I have no other way to express this.
Oh my fucking God.
So for the first couple of minutes, she's busy telling me off.
Watch this joke.
I don't know what she's saying, but she's telling me about some stuff.
I'm gonna tell you that now she's coming on.
Oh shit. Okay, that's okay. Wait, hold on. There was a misunderstanding. So I try to explain. I thought your daughter did something. She didn't do it.
Oh,
so I don't think she did it. So I was just apologizing to her about the thing. So if she's still going off, of course, rightfully so. She has to let her daughter know that, you know, she has her back or whatever the case is. But and when I spoke to her daughter, I was extremely nice. The shit probably went left because it looked like some dude was.
You talking about this little girl again?
So my energy changed because there's somebody walking up behind me.
Never fails, dude.
So, in any regard, it was just a complete misunderstanding. A misunderstanding stacked on top of a misunderstanding. And I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, my God.
Woo. Woo. Woo, this woman is fine. Shit.
He is a fucking weirdo, dude.
I don't know.
He went down. I don't want to talk about this no more. Weird shit from happening while making shit weird up.
Let's get to the show. There was another thing I wanted to tell y'all. I absolutely skipped my mind. I can't remember what it is. There was another thing I wanted to tell you. I'm just gonna do roll call. This woman is levels. This levels to this shit. So it is.
That's it. That's weird.
I did not hear the first couple of sentences she said to me. I have no other way to explain this.
This is just made up, dude. This is a clown right here with your eyes.
She said,
Bozo the fucking clown.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was too busy looking at her face. Like,
this is Bozo
where the hell did she come from?
Hey, the people that go over there to watch over there, please stay over there.
Oh, that's the thing I wanted to tell y'all. So y'all might be noticing. This is what I was trying to do. Wait, just change the subject.
What are we gonna notice?
Shit. All right, so
look at him, watch.
I'm gonna do roll call in a minute. Drop your comments. Y'all might be noticing. Yeah, I'm not actually even working out. I'm just eating.
Holy shit! But you're not hot.
That's it. I've been cooking food at home the last couple of days. So
you're gaining weight from the last couple of days.
4 days of eating at home. I'm not even exercising in no way, shape, or form.
You put on a little shirt.
Not doing nothing.
Look at this. You've got 2 t-shirts on.
That's it. And you can just see the weight just.
Oh my God.
The muscles, not just the weight. Just the muscles just. And I'm just eating. I'm not doing the working out.
Dude.
I keep trying to tell you.
The way you make people
not on drugs.
This don't have no way people will believe you, homie.
And I've been an athlete my whole entire life. As soon as I gave my muscles a little bit of fuel, them niggas went back to work. I don't know what to tell you. For real. Copy. So I gotta go get the surgery if I'm gonna eat because I don't want to get a stomach. So I gotta actually work out so my stomach don't, boom. But yeah, just any food at all. I just eating. That's it. I'm not doing any working out. I don't have no weights here. I'm just eating.
No weights.
That's it. I've been a lifelong athlete. When I put fuel in this body, it's just I'm not doing nothing. Just look, you can even see it in my arms. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just eating. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
I hope I don't get all that shit in my face.
In the chat, boy.
My face
is y'all, man.
Much. Like I'm looking at old photos of me and my face was loaded.
Much respect,
that's not what I'm supposed to look like.
Y'all.
Shout out to Shake Loose. He says Lou Froze chair. Let's go. All of the goals, all of the lets. No shit, fine, my nigga. I'm the
you
shit.
Hold up, Frost. So you created something that was weird, and you made it weirder.
Let's Let's get ready to rumble!
I don't want to talk about it. Shout out to Sebastian Daniels.
What's poppin', chat?
Green team, all
It
the
is
greens, all the
motherfucking
teams. I had greens tonight.
Get on
I
his
had collard greens.
motherfucking
That's
ass.
a fight. Shout out to that sheets over here.
You talking about, Frost?
Let's get to the show.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop you fucking lying.
What do y'all want to start off with? I'm only talking to green team members. What do y'all want to start off with? Young Thug, Gunna, Faye, and Tory Lanez. Also, as you can see, I have a t-shirt on. Shout out to the Heat. It's bumping. It's doing all of the things. It probably just has something wrong with the boiler or something. I don't know. Like,
It heated up your house that
I
fast.
I'm just happy that the Heat is here. You know what? Shout out to the Most High. Whoever heart he touched. Make this happen. Shout out to that. All of the blessings.
Yeah.
All of the blessings.
I do too, but do you think you can do that now? Start just telling the truth now.
You can start off with
That'd
Tory.
be a hard one to do, man.
He said, let's start off with Tory. Let's start off with Tory. I want to be clear about something. And I don't want
means he's not clear.
First thing I want to say is this, before we even get on Tory's lawyers. You know, maybe I was a little bit too hard on that Lawyers for Workers guy.
You ain't hard on nobody, bro. You shake back,
but
bro.
I went to his page today because I like the
guy. Weak as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
That's why nobody pays you no attention but us. That's it.
And it looks like
we're the one keeping you alive, bro.
Since
all these channels that are talking about you,
maybe he
you
just
alive.
put it behind a paywall. I don't know.
You owe every one of us.
But it looked like he deleted everything since January 9th. He could have just put it behind a paywall. I don't. But I want to say this. I hope he doesn't decide to stop doing Instagram. I hope he don't decide to stop talking about these stories. Whether you're right or wrong, there's gonna be hits, there's gonna be misses. Just in life, you know. There's gonna be times, especially when you're doing something new.
You ain't good at nothing.
Something new, right?
You ain't good at nothing. And here you are trying to
especially when you're doing something new
down to what they are. Dude, you are.
Also, I do feel good about going and apologizing. Once again, you should apologize to people, and that apology is between you and God. Now, maybe that person misinterpreted what I was doing, and maybe I didn't apologize well because I'm kind of a little bit awkward when I'm outside sometimes. But I do appreciate the fact that I apologize.
You appreciate the fact that you apologize?
And if you've ever seen
about
me
something that ain't
public,
real,
you know that I don't talk to anybody.
You're apologizing about
so
something that
fact
isn't real.
Of me stopping and talking to somebody, I had to have a thought that was important. So I don't feel bad about apologizing. That was a good thing. I did the right thing. I did the thing that the Most High wants to do. With that being said, I hope that dude keeps. I hope that dude keeps doing whatever, doing the YouTube thing.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Covering the cases. I hope that this doesn't happen again, like what happened with
Shut
the
up.
Lane situation. Oh, that doesn't happen again.
What?
But
what?
I definitely 100%.
You hope that don't happen again. Who the fuck are you, dirtbag?
That he doesn't allow for any distractions, that he don't allow for haters, the people that's jealous of him. I hope he don't allow for them to get him to stop.
You're a dirtbag.
Jealousy is never gonna stop. Satan is never gonna stop.
You're a dirtbag, dude.
So I hope he doesn't allow for them to convince him.
You're such a dirtbag.
Also, if anybody actually knows who the person is I'm talking about, that kind of lends me to believe that maybe she did point my house out to the guy, but I don't think it was her, because after seeing her actual moms, I decided that her moms look like she's too responsible to let her daughter be outside at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's your fucking excuse?
So I assume it has to be the other kid. Her mom just
That's
like
your excuse?
And not for nothing, that also make me feel better to the fact that I never speak to the girl outside of playing basketball. That's the first time I've ever said a word
with this little girl
outside of playing basketball. Ever.
You are, huh?
I don't talk to them about it.
You know what? So. People should be worried.
So
about you.
That made me feel a little bit more comfortable with that because I always thought
people should be worried about what you say to people, right? Like, look at the thing you did.
I'm just not real good with the phone and the texting and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? But let me say this about Tax on Troy real quick. And this is real shit. Right? I'm not mad. Let me preface that. Let me rephrase that. It's a shame that Banger had to lose his life because a nigga was jealous of another nigga that wasn't thinking about him. It's a shame that a nigga had to lose his life because a nigga was jealous of a nigga that wasn't even thinking about him. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you will never hear me say free a nigga that's in jail because he's jealous.
Just want to make that clear. I just wanted to make that clear.
But now I feel more comfortable that, I took that approach. That was the right approach. And I thought it was the right approach. And now I know it was the right approach. With that being said. With what they said to the police, that might be getting
investigated. He's watching us hard, y'all.
Everybody's story changed.
He's watching us heavy, yo.
And everybody's stories changed to make Tory look bad.
He's watching more.
So they might be investigating that. Remember, Tory got some real deal lawyers now. They're not playing with
I go camera to camera, Pimp.
So what I believe is going to happen is they're going to do an investigation, and somebody might be getting in trouble. It might be his lawyers, his previous lawyers. Because like I said before, they made too many errors in court for me to believe that some of those weren't on purpose.
So
the biggest issue not the biggest issue. One of the issues that I see is when their own witness said that they looked like they was going to throw him in the river. There was no objection. There was no nothing. There was no objection. There was no nothing.
There was no nothing.
His lawyers weren't actively
it didn't get done way up to my par, y'all.
Get your client
it didn't get up to my par.
What up, Nick the Slick? Salute.
You didn't get up.
There was no
par,
nothing.
Jack.
There was no.
It's his par, y'all.
The guys, as far as we know, because I don't have the transcript, and the people that was in court, I don't know how honest they was with us. Copy? The one lawyer, the Lawyers for Worker guy came straight out and said that if he would have said something different, that basically there would have been consequences and repercussions.
Who's in here to fucks with AD, man?
So I want to be clear on this.
One in the chat, man.
We don't know what happened in court. So I'm going off of what they actually disseminated to us, that information. And no one said that there was a objection. Because there's no way that he can know what they were going to do with the body. There's no way. You understand?
Yeah, she was cute. A fucking.
If you ask the guy a question,
one dog soldier leave,
and then the person says,
"Yeah, man."
Well, yeah, they picked the person up and they threw them. They went to go take them to the car, and the person said, "I think they were going to throw them in the river." Objection.
Facts. Oh shit! I see Cuddy.
I control your feelings, pussy. I put you in mad mode. I know you pump faking. I see through you. You in glass mode. I don't want to knock your brother off. Your mama stuck in sad mode. Yo.
Yep, I see you 1 2. I see you in there.
Definition of a hustle, nigga. I'm a product of the struggle. My ambitions as a true rider. Rim my product up, no fumble. Trap house, crack house, dope boy, lifestyle, background.
Out. Ooh. Oh shit. it probably snowed. He said he got his heat back. He don't got his heat back. He's doing this. He's doing that. Jack, you fucking
foundation. What? I don't know what to take the stand. Now, if he wanted to take the stand and they told him not to take the stand,
folks with blackout too.
Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's a bad counsel. You understand?
You hop up the cut on some bullshit. No jamming, it's 50 a full clip. That 30 hang out like a pull stick. No talking, I'm letting that tool spit. What them niggas doing, I did that. You moving, I'm pushing your wig back. They shot at my nigga, we slid back. We coming with pressure.
Ooh. To the day, this is my word against her word. I never got to say my word. Now, if you add that to the fact that basically almost all of the witnesses' testimony changed.
Cold chilling, man.
Oh man, the people in the supermarket were so dope today to me. By the time I got to the cash register after that shit happened, they were just so dope. Shout out to the damn supermarket. Everybody was so dope in the supermarket today. I felt really bad walking out when I was like, and it had nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, and I'm walking out the store like, God dang it, I'm trying to do the right thing. But always apologize, even if the person don't know. If anybody truly know me, they'll tell you. I apologize all the time for things that they didn't even know I did.
That shows a fucking weak character.
I'll apologize for things that I sometimes
That's a weak character, and you do
wanting
not
to do a
apologize.
thing, and that was the wrong thing to do.
I've got so many things. Objection, facts. Objection, Your Honor.
Anybody that knows me will tell you that is something that I do.
Objection,
and I've been
Your
doing
Honor.
that my whole life. Do you think there was tampering done? And
you don't what, Jack? We can get this off. We can get this off, Jack. Yeah, Jack Heat now on, bro.
Base card, incredible. I'm not even going to like. I'm real big on being cute. Like, talk about because they're not sexualizing. Do you think there was tampering done in the Tory Lanez case? Maybe. I put it maybe. For force.
Ha! Gay!
Motherfuckers. Look at him. He's mad.
Gay!
Done in the Tory Lanez case.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Like, you could see, like, all I did was eat
him on,
consistently. That's it. That's all I did.
War,
I didn't do nothing else.
You ready to go?
Oh,
to
man.
War, boy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Consistently for like 3 or 4 days. That's it.
Stop
They
fucking
do
lying,
nothing else.
Stop fucking lying,
I can't
bro.
work out currently. I'm gonna today's Monday to Tuesday. I'll call Tuesday.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Well, I gotta go back and get another physical thing. I can find the letter.
It's because he's so easy.
So
it's so easy.
Just so we can be clear, I believe that they are investigating before the whole appeal thing even go. I think they're investigating.
It's too easy.
Whether there was any malfeasance done in this case.
Way too easy. Way too easy.
Involving the Tory Lanez with his old lawyer.
Too easy, Jack.
I think that they're investigating to make sure that there was no malfeasance. For real. That's what I think they do. That's the thing that makes it. Just so you know. What else we got going on?
He needs attention.
That was, as you can see, that was on the end, the last thing. So that was the least the thing that we have to talk about. So shout out for you.
So you're done now?
First.
Cool.
That's a good thing.
We out of here.
I want to talk about this Young Thug shit real quick, and then we're gonna talk about the snitches.
Young Thug shit, huh?
All right, so
how can you talk about
I
this
want to
when
be
you don't
clear.
know anything?
I want to be clear on this Young Thug. I want to be 100% clear. I don't.
No, you don't.
No misunderstanding.
No misunderstanding.
Right?
We are.
Oh shoot, there was something I was supposed to mention.
Oh yeah.
I'll mention that when we get to the snitches. I want to when we get to the street shit. This
get
is what
on
I
the
want
street
to say
shit.
about Young Thug.
Look at
if it isn't obvious at this point that whatever crimes he might have committed, they're talking to every single person.
That's a dumb way of
trying to
fucking
get
making some
everybody
time.
to line
Make
this
this
in,
up.
and that's ugly.
That's weak.
That's ugly. I don't know.
That's weak.
Like at this point, they have him. You understand?
We know that, Frost.
In my opinion, for what I believe, me watching this shit, right now they have Young Thug. I don't think he
We
can
know
come
this,
home.
Frost.
I don't see why they would want to, why they would need to get more people to snitch on him or more people to set him up.
Because
Like,
that's
really
more
think he's gonna beat
evidence
this?
to win the case, bro. Shut
Because if they
the fuck
really
up.
are seriously thinking that they're gonna beat this, then
He
their
needs
case
the
isn't as
buzzer.
strong as they made it out to be.
You gotta have this thing ready for him, man.
Right?
No.
Like how much evidence actually got thrown out?
Not much.
For everybody that don't know. Remember there was that telephone? Okay, so
That
in about
wasn't
2015, there was a situation where they
Why
had
are you redoing
raided his
footage?
home. And they raided his home 2015, 2016. They raided his home. One of the things in which they took into their possession was a cell phone. Now, what happened was they had to give all of the stuff back. Copy? They had to give all of the stuff back. But while they had the cell phone, they couldn't get into the cell phone for whatever the reason is. So since they couldn't get into the cell phone, what they did was they didn't give the cell phone back until they were able to crack the cell phone and get into the cell phone. But the problem with that is the warrant had elapsed. So that means that everything that they got off of that cell phone after
You don't
that
even know
warrant,
anything about this case, man.
elapsed,
What are you talking
they
about? I
can't
burnt
use.
him up yesterday.
So I don't know how
him
much
on it.
evidence got thrown out.
It's not even pertaining to this case.
A shitload of evidence could have gotten thrown out. I don't know how much evidence they got thrown out. I don't have the slightest idea. But if they're going this hard on Young Thug, trying to get these people to do all of this weirdo shit,
What are you
remember,
talking about weirdo shit? That thing in the court is wax now. You can't talk about it. You can't talk
they
about
got
it.
7 people, they got 8 people all ready to flip. So sans anything that would have been on that cell phone, they already got 8 people that flipped.
That cell phone is involved with
Now, if you add that to the alleged 300 witnesses, why would they still need to do this? Are they lying about how much evidence they actually have against this guy?
Of course they are. You think they're telling you everything? You're a dummy, Frost.
That's the question.
You understand? Hold on. Let me use a red. I'll be right back.
I'm going to say that again. Are they lying about how much evidence they actually have against Young Thug? Or are they just telling people, if y'all help us get Young Thug, you could get some years knocked off? That's not hard to tell somebody lawyer that. And then the lawyer intimate that to them. That's not hard. Intimate. How do you know who I'm talking about? No one on here should know who I'm talking about. Just so we could be clear. Intimate. Unless there is some kind of weird shit going on. Right?
Okay.
Familiar, close, sexual encounter.
Here's the
Intimate.
deal,
No,
man.
not that word.
Jack, look,
Intimate.
dude. Look, check this out. While you're looking up intimate. Here's the deal, man. With this Young Thug case, this is going to be one of the biggest fucking cases that that my age group's gonna see, as far as it comes with, you know, the level of entertainment this dude is involved with, the level of the media the dude's involved with. I mean, this is going to be definitely a high octane fucking case right here. This trial is going to be long. Okay, look, just thinking of one witness. Okay, just think one witness, Jack. You've got how many people are going to trial with Thug? They say like 8 to 11 or some shit like that. Each one of them people have different attorneys. They have to. But the thing is, each attorney gets to crack at that person, right? So you got to think, man, on the level of how long it's going to take. Who fucking knows? They sit up to a year for the trial to take anyway. And now it's already off on bad terms because these fuckers want to keep trying to sneak shit in. And they'll continue to keep trying because that's what they're going to do. And a lot of it will get through. It's just the facts of the matter. Jack, this case is going to take forever. And this dude's going to bleed the shit out of this content. He's not going to ever come up here and get straight to the facts. He's not going to ever come up here and talk real legal fucking talk. He's going to always do this mumbo jumbo. Act like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Just act like it.
Am I saying the word right?
This motherfucker don't know
Intimate.
Shit. Intimate. This is crazy.
Ah, there you go. Intimate. Past participle. Applying it. All right, so they might intimate that to their perfect. I used it perfectly. They might intimate that to their client.
Why does he do this all the time now? Proving something, isn't he? Got something to prove.
They might intimate that to their client.
He's probably saying these words before he even comes on live and makes sure he does say them. And then who gives a fuck, man? You can have the biggest vocabulary in the world.
So this might not be a situation where the government is actively going up to these people saying, if you do this thing, we'll make that thing happen. This might be a situation where all of this is being orchestrated by the lawyers.
This guy's nuts. So
And
the
if that's
attorneys
the
are having
case,
people set people up and
when
trial
you have
and all
a
that.
co-defendant and y'all on the same exact bill, y'all supposed to work together.
They did. They tried to get something in the prison. And you said that the co-defendant was actually with the state. You didn't even know what you're talking about.
That's one of the main reasons why they try to make sure that everybody is in the same court proceeding. That they don't want to split up the trials.
Because it's one case. It's a RICO.
Because once you split up the trials, that person could blame that person because they got different juries. That's a tactic that they used to use in the 80s and the 90s.
No,
like
not.
crazy.
No, it's not.
Or at least attempt to. You know, not everything is always.
At least attempt to. They didn't attempt to do any fucking trial in the 80s. They either did or they didn't, Jack. They don't attempt trials. Jesus Christ,
I got you,
man.
I got you.
Got who? Look at this dude, man.
Just gonna be quiet.
Yeah, it's probably what you should do.
Like if you really knew,
you're not gonna be quiet
if
though.
Really knew if you really knew.
Watch.
Like
He'll tell us all about it. Watch.
If you really knew what kind of shorty was like actually trying to holler at me, if you really knew.
What's this do for your brand?
You feel embarrassed for even assuming whatever the fuck you're assuming. You feel embarrassed and you really see the shorty that you out.
You're probably talking to a fucking man. Probably a man.
And I'm literally
dude.
talking about Instagram models. Yes, I am.
Instagram models. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me right now.
At first, I just thought they wanted me to post it. You'll be embarrassed.
Fucking joke, dude. You're such a fool. It's pitiful. You're a fucking tool.
But I want to make money with them, not date them. So boom.
Oh, it changes now.
So I want to say this. I want to be clear.
Don't say anything and be clear.
I don't want that to be
doofus. Let's just start calling him doofus.
I personally believe that the people that's setting Young Thug up, especially with that little pill drop off,
You can't even
Probably
say that,
attorneys.
Jack. The pill drop, you didn't know nothing about anybody that was even in the goddamn picture. What are you talking about?
The attorneys.
Attorneys are doing
I don't
that.
think it's his attorney, the attorneys.
Wow.
Because I don't think the government will risk that at this point. But I do think that they would send the word that, if your client, because they all know this at this
Why would they do it if they got him,
if
Jack?
your client has anything,
why would they
that
do
can
this
help
if
us,
you know that they got him?
get
You
them
yourself
thugs,
just sat
it
there
might
and
be in
said,
their best interest.
I think they got enough. They got
You
him.
already know that.
Why would they do anything like that?
So I wouldn't be
You
surprised
live in
if
fucking
the lawyers are
Wonderland.
behind this.
That's where you
Not
take
so
your
much
time up at.
the
Wonderland.
government. You understand? The lawyers know the court people. The lawyers know the how do you say the court officers? The lawyers could just say one lawyer could say that guy's gonna go to the bathroom. I think he's gonna do a thing, and then the court officers will have the heads up, and then they see it happening, and they call it play.
Really? That's about as lame as you can get, Jack Frost. I'm glad you don't cover court cases.
That whole situation
that
just
way.
bonkers.
I'm fucking proud.
Y'all ready to get on with because I'm not
you
gonna
told
be on
everybody
the
today
too
that
long.
everything that you were getting.
Y'all ready to get on with this
T9 you were getting by the people in the community.
Anybody knows what TYMB stand for? TYMB Faye. I could never be a dude and y'all call me Faye. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I hope that's not the new trend. The niggas coming out like, yo, I'm Faye OBEs. I hope that's not the new trend, because that shit's terrible.
Hey, baby, you want to come back to my place? Frostland.
I hope that's not the new
miniature
trend.
couches.
That shit's terrible.
Everything's sitting on boxes.
All I did was eat. I didn't do no exercise.
Frostland, baby.
I'm trying to tell you. Once I start actually exercising, this shit gonna go bonkers. You understand?
You've always been bonkers. That's
you don't
damn sure.
understand.
You are fucking bonkers.
Once I start actually exercising, this shit is gonna go bonkers. You just don't understand.
Say it again, cutie.
Hey,
you
why
are
would you
so
allow?
cute,
I mean,
Frost.
fuck it. It is what it is.
Shut the fuck up.
Faye. It is what it is.
You look like a Faye.
Please give your kids better nicknames as children. Y'all people calling your kids stuff like, I don't know, Brown Stain Doodle or some stupid shit.
What?
Like dumbass names, and now them niggas are stuck with that shit for the rest of their life.
What?
Please give your kids better nicknames as children. I'm glad they used to call me a thing. I'm not even gonna say what.
Please tell us.
And I let everybody know I hated it.
What they
tried to call me that when I became a little bit older, I let them know I hated it.
Frosty?
You have to stop that. That ain't happening.
What was it, Frost?
I hate it.
You weird ass. You like Psycho Bob. Because you're fucking psycho. That's what everybody calls you. Psycho
Stop
Bob.
giving these kids these weirdo ass names.
That's a weird ass old fucking middle. That's a weirdo
all right, let's get
name.
to Faye and Gunna.
What are you gonna say about this? Please tell us.
Before I say this,
Jack Frost,
because we're having a conversation about the streets, obviously. I want to say something. So there was a young man, young boy that was just recently killed over here where I live. And I want to say rest in peace. I don't know the dude. But I do want to say this.
Oh, watch what you say. Watch what you say.
Allegedly, what happened is he was being chased. He was by himself. A group of kids was chasing him. Somebody stabbed him. They punched it in his lung. We got to do better.
We got to do better.
I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened. All I know is that we lost a child. And we lost a child by a child.
Happens every day, B.
I don't like covering stories in the areas in which I live.
Because you don't cover them right.
Understand? Because what happens is when you cover stories in the area that you live, you always got that fake OG on the block. And he's upset because you getting clout.
Oh,
probably
that's
don't
it?
have none.
That's the reason?
No, the OGs that got clout, they don't care. It's always that old, not even the OG. It's always them older dudes that don't got no clout. It's always the older dude that don't got no clout, but he don't got no clout. He ain't doing nothing all day, and he hanging out with them little kids.
Where's your clout?
And he started putting stuff into those little kids' heads. And then the next thing you know, he done pointed them at somebody.
We're the only reason why he's staying.
So I don't like covering these type of stories. I don't. If I was in my neighborhood, I'll cover them. You understand what I'm saying? If I was in the neighborhood I grew up in, I'll cover them. If I was in a couple of neighborhoods that I lived in for an extended amount of time, I'd cover them. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't really know the people around here like that.
I don't believe you, sir.
And I definitely don't want to be disrespectful to nobody that lost their life.
And as gonna kick your ass.
Just don't want to be disrespectful, especially to the family or whatever the case is. But these is children killing children at this point. At what point are we gonna say that we're gonna stop with the hate? At what point?
Damn,
at what point are we gonna say it's okay to that it's still okay? It's all jokes and games. Like, how many people gotta die?
I don't roll that motherfucker up if I do.
How much bad things gotta happen out here in the world before
coming tonight?
I'm just asking.
Cause I'm out.
We got children killing children, homie. Who do you think they getting this behavior from? They getting this behavior because they watching grown ass people jealous of other grown ass people. Grown ass people hating on other grown ass people. Grown ass people that don't got nothing better to do with their lives than go after other grown ass people.
I'm not going after you. You're already aftered.
You understand?
He's already after.
The problem is the victim mentality. I'm going to tell you what the victim mentality really is.
You?
The victim mentality really is this.
Oh, yeah, we got 2 joints.
You doing well and I'm not.
What? I'm doing fine. What are you talking about? I'm doing fine, you guys.
The victim mentality
no matter
really
what I'm
is,
going through, I'm
you're
doing
doing well and I'm not.
I'm not going to
That's really the victim
talk
mentality.
about every day for these fucking idiots.
Understand? Jealousy. That's really the victim mentality.
Yeah.
You got something that I want, I don't got it. It's your fault.
I need to see what you got first.
That's really the victim mentality.
I need to see what you got, bro. Probably call you Bill. Yeah.
So y'all watch all of these people out here hating on this guy, hating on that guy.
Talking about us, y'all.
And they say, oh, it's just jokes, it's just fun. No, it's not.
Talking about us, y'all. Hater.
It's not jokes.
He's hating on us, hating on him, man.
These guys is creating an atmosphere of negative energy.
No, man. What about you when you were getting people fired from their job?
We got to stay away from
That's pretty negative, bro.
Be devoured by that.
I don't know about you, but that's pretty negative, right? Ashy Larry.
Let them be devoured by their own hate, by
Maybe
their
I
own
will.
jealousy, by their own envy.
You know, but I came to YouTube knowing that someone
Let them be devoured.
Try to expose me. They're not going to expose much. I'll tell you that.
We stay away.
I'll tell you. Anything anybody
can't help
expose, I have no problem telling you.
I'm not saying you can't help the children. I'm saying you can't help people who play like your success.
You crying?
And their lack of success.
You ain't had no success.
It's your fault.
I just got started.
You can't say
remember that.
There's nothing you can do for them.
What's up for you two, Envy? How are you doing?
They have to come to in their own self.
RuPaul's arms.
Ooh,
you think he's gay too? I do too. I do too. I honestly do. I need to find by.
Sometimes you just can't save a person.
I believe that.
You just gotta wish him the best.
No longer.
And then you gotta go deal with the people that you can work with.
I've realized with Frost, whatever you think
sometimes
is what's really going on with him.
And there's nothing that you can do about it.
Because there's no me and James said he didn't do dope forever, and we found out he's done some dope.
Sometimes there's no way to fix it.
From now on, I'm just gonna always believe that what I think is right.
That hate that they have for themselves is so strong. Because that's what they're projecting onto you.
Oh, we're projecting now, right? Huh? You see how he's using her stuff?
That's self-hate.
You know, this morning he said, now, Elon, there's a way that they can make babies and have incubators. Wonder where you got that from,
self-hate that they have for themselves is so
I don't believe you went looking for it. You got it from us.
But there's no amount of assistance that you can give them that could turn that around.
You can't lie about that. You made it part of your content.
Please stop teaching our children this. You see, before they could just learn that shit from the street. But now they learning that shit from the internet. So that's why it's so important.
It's all good.
For the people that got boots on the ground in the street, in that neighborhood, in whatever neighborhood, to try to snatch them kids up.
Snatch kids up.
All right, you on the block and you doing whatever you doing, but the kids got to get to your age, homie.
Salute to y'all, man. I'm smoking out of chocolate paper now.
I don't know if y'all can tell or not.
Chocolate boy going. Chocolate and coconut.
I'm over 40. A lot of these kids ain't
Go wax
to
torch,
this
boy.
age.
Get them motherfucker hot.
And I'm in great shape. Great shape.
got a
Not
bunch of
good
wax.
shape. I mean, I got to go get
I'm broke
surgery,
nail.
but other than that, I'm in great shape. I've always been in great shape.
Yeah,
I've always
I love
taken care of
myself
myself.
and love joking on Frost BS. That's what it's
There's
come
people in
He's
their
exposed.
30s that ain't been in as good as shape that I'm in right now since they've been a teenager.
You wish, man. I still ain't seen Frost run a full game of basketball. Never yet.
Just be mindful of that.
Has never ran a full game of
We
basketball
have to
on
figure
screen.
out a way to stop allowing these kids to be taught hate, especially that self-hate. Because that's all that's on the
Notice how
internet.
his streams become preaching now?
When you see people
You
constantly
ain't the real
disrespecting other
BBN, bro.
people,
You're
yeah,
not
they
the real
probably don't like
BBN.
that person, but the reason why they don't like that
Real
person
BBN
is
is a
because of the
Bible
self-hate
network.
that they have.
And they're much
Because
larger.
of how much they hate themselves.
I don't know if they're
They're
much
gonna
larger.
laugh it off. They're
They're
gonna say,
much
oh.
larger, I'll tell you that.
Well, we all know what it is.
Yeah, we're jealous of that fucking toddler seat that ain't got no cushion in it. He's sitting in
old
a
enough
fucking
to know
toddler
what's going on.
fucking chair, bro. Like, that's seriously like a gaming chair for
So
a
rest in
child.
peace to the young man that lost his life the other day.
Great shape, right?
My condolences goes out to every single person involved. Because 9 times out of 10, whoever that the kid was that stabbed him, the friend's gonna tell on you, homie. You might as well turn yourself in.
He already did, dumbass. He's a child.
Those friends you think you have, they
That's
gonna
crazy.
tell on you. I promise you
already
they
told
are. At least one of them.
He's already arrested.
At least one of them is gonna have a mother
You hear
or
this shit?
father. And they're gonna put a call in, either on the low or overtly.
As if the child ain't already picked up if that's what's really happened.
And it was a gang situation. So there's no telling how
And it
many
was
of
a
y'all
gang
gonna get
situation.
dragged into it, like with the junior
And it was a
situation.
gang situation.
This might literally
This
be
is
one of
made
those
up,
situations
dude.
where the first one that talks won't get
This is
everybody
made
else
up.
is a dub.
I
And
I can
in
almost
addition
bet
to that,
nobody
there's
in
no
New York
telling
can
what
back
cameras
this
was
story.
around. So they probably already know who did it.
A child would be in trouble, dude. A child would be caught. A child
your
never
kids
gets away with
self-love.
murder, dude. Their parent, dude, it never had. Shut up, Frost.
When your kid has self-love, a lot of this other shit ain't gonna matter. When your kid got self-love, when them
Never
other
gets
kids
away
run down the
with
block
it. Never.
to chase that dude, he ain't running with them.
A child would never murdered someone and not been in trouble
So go
for
teach
murdering
your kids
another
some
child.
self-love.
They
Make
get
sure
in
your
trouble
kid loves
fast.
themselves.
They get caught fast.
And whenever you see your kid hating on somebody else
This dude
unnecessarily,
just made up a whole
understand
fucking
what it
story
is.
about kids.
That's a moment of
dying.
weakness.
You're weak,
Hate
bro.
is always a moment of weakness.
That's horrible, man.
100% of the time.
That's bad.
Because we can't even understand why you should hate something.
Look at him preach away like he's the
You
man. to
understand?
preach.
We don't even have that ability. We're supposed to just hate what God say to hate in the Bible. Other than that,
You're not supposed to
we
hate
don't
all.
even have that higher form of thought.
What?
So we supposed to practice love. So make sure that your child is practicing love. Make that a thing.
Tell your child, dude. You don't even take care of your kid. You don't even take care of your kid, bro. You don't even take care of your own child.
We all lost people.
You don't even take care of your own baby.
If you grew up and you never lost one of your peers,
He don't even take care of his
when
own
you
kid.
were 16, 17, 18 years old, you fortunate.
I mean, nobody fortunate
But now
for
they
not
losing
losing their
their
friend.
kids at 12, 13,
You're fortunate.
14. On a regular.
You're fortunate. That's crazy. Boy, Jack, you are something else, my friend. You are something else.
We just got to do better.
You don't know how to do better.
We got to figure out a way to do better.
What's his chat look like?
And I walked past that block. Matter of fact, that's the
I
block
see
that
what
the
it looks
widows
like.
came over to me and tried to create that situation.
70.
Same block. One block there.
5,000 subs. 2 people chatted. 2. No, I'm sorry. 3. No. I'm lying, y'all. I'm sorry. Fuck, man. Are you fucking kidding me? And you have the nerve to say I'm hating on you? Shout out to my chat. Shout out to the people over here. Shout out to you. Please hit the like for me. Let's get more than this fool anyway. Thank y'all, man.
Be mindful, man.
Thank you,
These
guys.
kids out here is watching y'all.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Just be mindful. Stabbed him while he was getting jumped. So they was already beating him up, and some idiot had to decided to pull out a knife and stab.
Making a fucking story of a child dying. Yeah, he should be last to give advice to parenting. Like, I would never come on here and try to give you guys advice about something I've never went through. Hell, I would be trying to get advice.
You know that, right?
That's what I would do. I'd try to learn from y'all. Hey, y'all tell me something, man. Y'all been through this? Or y'all... Hell, I do that now.
You know that, right?
I do it now. Let me learn something. Shit. I don't know it all. Fuck no, I don't know it all. And I'm not going to treat you guys like I do.
I want to say
that's
something.
A hell of a
so
way
bad.
to treat people, dude. I want to say something so bad. Something's going to go on with the BBN. He ain't going to follow through with
things. When you say too much truth, you get in trouble.
You're going to do it anyway, Jack. That's why you said this. Go ahead. Say it anyway. You're going to anyway.
All I'm going to say is this. There's a lot of agents in hip-hop.
Yeah. And you ain't one of them.
There are a lot of agents, not just rappers. Multiple different types of capacities. There's a lot of agents in hip-hop. Stop committing crimes.
Wow. That's so cool for what you've said that you didn't want to tell nobody.
You don't commit crimes, you don't have to worry about nobody snitching, homie.
You hear that? That was his. He's not going to.
So far, 21 people voted. Says, do you think there was tampering done in the Tory Lanez case? Yep. 48% said yes.
I guarantee he's never played organized basketball. I've never once seen this man run full court basketball. Not once. And the thing I did see watch him play basketball with people, he was lazy looking. He didn't even come back half court. He was lazy. And his excuse was he was better than everybody out there.
Stop committing. It's not helping in no way, shape, or form.
Duh.
I'm telling you right now, there are agents all over. There's agents all over Hollywood. Get it?
Get it?
There's agents all over politics.
Get it?
Get it?
Nope, we don't.
You get it? Get it?
Not today, sir. Nope. Get it? Nope. Yeah, stop.
You get it?
Nope. Don't get it.
I'll wait for it to pull up over here.
What? Nobody's talking to you. What are you freaking out about over here, weirdo?
I don't even know why that happened. Just my computer just does its own thing. Just did its own thing. Anyway, Rhonda from upstate New York says, but just like some blame Shotty and the 6ix9ine thing, shouldn't Young Thug get some of the blame? Why they transition into music and rich and putting in active, no illegal activities at all? I don't understand. Explain what you mean. But just like Shotty blamed for the 6ix9ine thing, I think 6ix9ine would have gotten jail time if he didn't go in there and immediately start snitching. That the government basically said that already. But also remember, 50 Cent lawyer was sent there.
He looks bad,
actually
yo.
helped 6ix9ine, but he had already told. And we already see what 50 Cent lawyer does. 50 Cent lawyer get like he got better lawyers than Rock Nation.
Something, right?
I don't know what to tell you.
Trophies.
So what
something.
the hell 50 Cent lawyer is? That guy's incredible.
Something, man.
50 Cent lawyer was sent to go help 6ix9ine, so we don't know. And the reason why Shotty actually, all of the time Shotty got was
7 straight years just drifting from college to college. You can't do that.
All of Shotty's jail time, I believe, is because of that. I don't think Shotty is in jail for anything else other than the situations where he had a gun running through New York City. Even the other shit that they tried to pin on him. That's why whenever anybody say anything about, I'm like, my dude, just so we could be clear, nothing I said got any of those dudes in trouble at all. Shotty went to jail for the times that he was running around shooting up the block, and that was caught on camera. Rhonda from upstate New York says, keep artists from illegal activities, activists activities. Absolutely. Drake is protected by mob ties. Drake probably knows nothing because he makes too much money for a lot of people. So what you will want to do,
oh my God,
when you have a really talented person,
oh my
is
God,
to make sure that they don't have any stress on their life, so they can work. Drake is fortunate because he's in that situation. That's what you will want. I mean, unless stress is the thing that motivates them. Because stress motivates some people. But yes, Drake is protected from the BS for the most part. He doesn't have to worry about it. It's not a thing that should be a concern of his. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I don't know if it's mob ties or not. It could just be because he's Drake. Drake is like universally loved and shit. What the hell? He pulled up into Harlem and it was a big thing. You know what? It's getting a little chilly. He pulled up into Harlem and it was a big thing. Don't forget that part. Drake is universally loved. I'm gonna go put even though I know I wore it the other day, I'm gonna go put the hoodie on that goes with this shirt. See, I got the shirt and I got the not for nothing. Like I'm not even working out currently. I'm just eating. I'm cooking home. I'm cooking at home, but I'm just eating more. That's it. Know that I'm gaining with my fucking.
Damn, he said like 3 things there.
Boy, he told me on some coffees.
What a weirdo.
Definitely. He is.
He's putting on a dirty ass shirt right now.
Homegirl moms is fine as shit though. That's a fact.
You're weird.
I wish I would have met her in a different. I wish I would have met her in a different you setting.
Dirty ass clothes.
She was fine as shit. I would have definitely talked up. I would have saw her.
Look at his top right shoulder. It looks like he's got fucking.
He bought Dipset how and had the pink fur on. That's a fact. Go cop your BBN merch. No, it was lit. Drake did what Drake was supposed to do. Drake shows up and everything gets lit. The freaking police is outside with the camera. That might not have been the police's camera though. He could have been just holding that for somebody else, not for nothing.
Top right shoulder.
I made a joke like he got a YouTube channel or somebody shit. He might have just
top right shoulder frost looks like a sneeze on it.
No, that was Cameron's. That was 100% Cameron's. That's a fact. At least that's what they said. They're saying that was Cameron's. At the one he actually had on in the jump over.
Top right shoulder looks like he's got snot on it.
That's Cameron. That's what they said.
Damn, bro, what are you doing?
They said that was Cameron.
They said that was Cameron. Man, what'd you do to your strings, bro?
I meant to go over this, and I didn't go.
Meant to go over what, Frost? The sneeze all over your shirt?
They said Nia Long revealed she was told she looked too old next to Drew Barrymore for Charlie's Angels. What in the hell?
So much. We care so much, Frost.
Okay, so Drew Barrymore's a redhead. So apparently there was a period in time where I had a crush on her. But no, we're not doing that. Nia Long over Drew Barrymore all day. What are you talking about? What the hell? Nia Long over Drew Barrymore all day, over every iteration of Drew Barrymore. Jeez.
Drew Barrymore?
Over every iteration of Drew Barrymore. Let me block this person. Over every iteration of Drew Barrymore. There is no way. What are you talking about over these? Y'all didn't want Nia Long over Drew Barrymore? No, we're not doing that. We might have to get rid of Drew Barrymore. Also, they should have just got actresses who can actually. They should have went and got actresses who can actually fight. Though I'm glad they do that now in the movies instead of getting these chicks that they fight and looks terrible. I think that was the drawback. They only had one.
Yeah, he played the bench. He rode the bitches bench. That's where Frost was. He was on the bitches bench. That's a fact.
But yeah, they should have had a black girl, white girl, and an Asian girl. What the fuck?
Do you have any school pictures of you on a basketball team? Nah, do you have any Rutger Park pictures of you on a basketball team? Do you have any of these things besides you at a child's playground rolling a basketball off the side of your shoulder like you're a Harlem Globetrotter? Do you have any of that? And we're supposed to believe you're an athlete. Some fucking athlete.
I promise you. We talking about Nia Long, y'all.
Some athlete.
I didn't mean to be on this that long night. Not for nothing. I only meant to come here for a moment. We still got to talk about that Faye guy. I tell you what, I'm gonna put me some coffee on. I'm gonna send y'all to a commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Salute to y'all in the motherfucking chat, man. We're gonna go to a motherfucking commercial break, man. Yeah, we got commercials too, Frost.
So, man, so that's how they tricking y'all? By saying that I'm saying my solution is money, while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem is literally money. So they're making sure that my problem is a lack of money, while they're convincing people don't donate money because he's only... I'm not gonna lie, I'm seriously thinking about just worshiping the devil. I know that's the wrong thing to do, but if I assume I'm going to hell anyway, but if I worship the devil, I could say help,
I spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, pill, cocaine, and bud. The fans in town, they and my souls got me nuts.
Fuck with y'all. The aggressive way. Ain't no other way. Gotta be the aggressive way, Jack Frost. Get your fucking
let's say that S550, switch my name up. Yeah, but I'm the same old nigga. Plain Jane's cool, yeah, but I like diamonds on my wrist. Long live stacks, still can't believe me. I'm the pendant, long live hat. Niggas know he shot stacks, killer, that's that get back. Every time we spend our ops block, they heard that shit clap. Everybody keep like 4Ks, that's a Kit Kat. Bitch, I dropped a mint on the grill, that's a Tic Tac. I be fresh as fuck, all designer, but it's mismatched. Tap in, I'm taxing for the sauce, yeah, I got that. Bitch, don't ask me what I'm smoking on, cause it's that iPad. Bullet got no name, but them shit's hitting who I shot at. No, his name ain't T.I., but we left that nigga top at. Got them all waiting for the tape, they like drop that. When I'm in the A, they know my shit, I gotta pop that.
So sad. Let's pause him. And let's get a little bit of music on for ourselves, you know what I mean? We'll get the music going. See how we do.
by saying that I'm saying my solution is money, while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem is literally money. So they're making sure that my problem is a lack of money, while they're convincing people don't donate money because he's only...
We can do this too, Fresh Company. We can do this too.
If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to...
Another flip.
And not only have I been reposted,
the background music.
Do not kick that shit over. I'm gonna kick that over by accident. I just want to show you something real quick. I want to show you some artwork from two things I want to show you. First thing is this.
Yeah.
Take 2 seconds. This is BBN business. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We posted our brother, Jimmy Belches. He's not in here right now. Shout out to Jimmy Belcher. Tell Tina I said hi. We posted Jimmy Belcher. I want to show you something. This is Jimmy Belcher. I reposted for him. Those are the numbers we got for Jimmy Belcher.
What? You didn't get 1,000, Frost.
If you would like to be reposted.
You didn't even break 1,000. You didn't even bust 1,000, Frost.
If you would like to be reposted.
Ooh, yeah. That nasty ass cup. You should look at it twice, you nasty motherfucker. You don't even want to fuck I know that drink his own urine on live stream. Drink his own fucking urine on live stream. Yeah, we got that footage, y'all. So does other people too. Frost is my son, man.
If you would like to be reposted.
Frost is my son. Not my son. My son. I can get those numbers on my fucking reels. If I all you gotta do is tag it right. He's an idiot. You can get that without that many people on your fucking.
I don't know what anybody else is doing.
On your Instagram.
Shout out to Jimmy Belcher.
We're growing on Instagram, by the way. If you haven't already, hit my Instagram, y'all. Run that up. We got a Facebook group going. We got a Facebook page if you just want to like that and follow along with what I'm doing over there. You don't want to be involved with the groups and all that. I said, just go hit that like button over there, man. Follow, get in the group with us.
One more thing I want to show y'all that I have been doing for the supporters of the platform. We would have had more stuff come out today, but like I said,
trying to get that group rolling.
We are in the process of.
I want to have a good, solid, anything goes fucking group.
So
man.
Until that happens,
and I believe we can create that.
We're gonna be slowing this in a little, like we have been.
Slowly but surely, we will be able to create that.
And it should
Don't
be.
come over when you see it's popping.
Maybe a week
and we
more. I know y'all really hear me.
We asked you to come over in now.
Maybe only a week or a week or two more.
But I bet you I get it popping. I'll get it going.
This is a hopefully thing. This is not me.
People over there to run.
Guaranteeing anything.
Yeah.
It's just we're gonna try to talk it into existence.
People over there too. The links are in the description.
Go home, bro. That one shit was fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sheesh.
So he said this twice now, as he's away from the computer. He's still thinking about this woman. What makes you think he wouldn't do an R word? Right? Like, what makes you think this man could not control himself? Because he obviously can't control himself on stream, correct? Like, where's the control? Where is the fucking control?
Wish we could have met on different terms.
You see?
Also, I want to show y'all this real quick. I want to show y'all this real quick, then we get back to it.
Ooh, we about to be monetized on his ass too. We got like a week and a half. Yeah, baby. He gonna be all pissed off. Oh well. Cry me a river. It has room of one more pillows. Ooh, yeah. He said this for his lumbar. That big old gaming chair he got going on. That motherfucking gaming chair.
Shout out to Darkwing.
Shout out to Darkwing.
I don't know if he cares that I did this. I don't know if he's happy or upset I did this.
What did he do?
Darkwing. Give me 1 second.
He did Hitler? Did he put Hitler on his shit? Did he put Hitler on this motherfucking shit, dude? Who is that? It looks like Hitler to me. No way he put Hitler on his fucking shit. Hold on, man.
It was a nice temperature in here, but
Hold on, man. Who is that, man? Somebody from New York maybe can tell me if they know who that is. Like, resembles Hitler to me, man. Resembles Hitler to me. I may be crazy. I may be crazy. So, holy shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, you can flag the shit out of him right now, boy. That can't be, right? Let's let him talk.
Nice and warm. And I'm gonna get
flag his ass. All
right. Shout out to Darkwing. So I will be taking you brothers and
that's sisters, a little crazy, right?
Me or if anybody supporters of this.
Ooh, it could be both. What is that, bro?
I'm gonna start taking some of y'all artwork and reposting it, and throwing a little BBN swag on it.
Who was that, bro?
I gotta find a thing to put on here. There's gonna be more captions I'm gonna be putting for the BBN swag. Boom.
You're stealing people's content, bro.
Yeah, a ton of stuff that we was working on today. Some
this
I
is
didn't even.
Other
some I have
people's
not put up
content.
Yet. This is
Did
just
you
some
not
of the
understand
stuff
that?
I'm working on how we're gonna get it done.
Like, this is stolen.
I have a couple of different ideas. So shout out to Darkwing. These are his shots. This one right here is fucking incredible.
These are his shots.
These are his shots.
I get it. That's cool.
That he's been taking.
I can respect that.
This one right here.
His shot.
Absolutely spectacular. Also, that was just great. This is just really, really good framing. The framing on this one is just incredible. I don't know.
Bro, you can tell what's happening there, bro. Come on, Frost. What you talking about, bro?
I like this one too.
I am the guy that knows photo editing. Frost. Get real, bro. Come on, man.
You know, people support the platform, and I see.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
I also worked on a ton of other shit. Y'all gonna be seeing it pop up soon.
That line
I just wasn't ready
crooked
to
as shit.
Put it out today. That's it. I just wasn't able to put it out, ready to put it out today. But there's some other stuff that I got going on.
It wasn't very hard to do, dude. You put lettering on top of their photo. Wow. You didn't even make it look like it was fucking supposed to be there. You made it fucking let it stand out, right? That's all.
All right, with that being said,
I did.
I don't know. I don't really want to hold y'all too much longer. But yes, I'm reposting people's stuff. We're getting numbers. I don't know what to tell you. If you would like to be posted, you don't really even have to tell me. If you're a supporter of the channel and I see you and I remember to do it, I'm just going to do it. Especially if you put up something that I like. But if you want to be a little bit more proactive and send it to me, we can do that.
Oh, my Lord. So I know Ill Love. He wants his new drops to have some Jada in it. I get that.
I'm gonna be a little bit more.
That's what I'm reading from my people. Y'all throw out some motherfucking names and shit for y'all shit, man. Cause like in the next week and a half, I'm gonna redo everybody. Yeah. It might still have the same kind of swag because of the programs I have and the things that I'm able to do right now. I mean, I have gotten better. That shows. You know what I mean? I have gotten better. I have noticed.
Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm probably gonna let y'all go.
I think only way up is the only way up, right? It was the only way.
We haven't been having.
We just been go up, right?
That much. So
we can talk about anything in the world because I'm not worried about being in YouTube niche.
That is expected.
You know what I'm saying?
For, short
so we can talk about whatever we want in the world, but obviously, whatever I talk about, right? Because Jack's now using what I've talked about. He said this morning, they're starting to be, the world's ending. They're starting to use women, not even need women for incubators. Who brung that content? Me. We know we did. We know we brung that content and Jack just used it. So it's obvious that we could do whatever the fuck we want and don't need to talk about Jack that they're going to watch. Like it's going to watch. People are going to watch. So we're going to start doing that. Only because I'm giving something a try. You know what I mean? Like I'm really, really watching things and I'm giving something a try for our sake. You know what I'm saying? Because Jack's done. He's burnt. He's crisp, man. We have exposed this man to the core. And now he's revolted into using the God figure to basically shame us. You can't do that, Jack. You understand? Because most God-fearing people know what you're doing. They know you're using him to weaponize, to say, oh, look at them people over there doing that wrong to me. But why is it that we're only doing it to you? Like you think I'd just be out trying to crush everybody, huh? That's not the way I get down, man. I don't roll like that. If you deserve it, you deserve it. You're on the internet, dude. Look what you're doing. Whatever the fuck you can do to get money. You're trying to pull people's heartstrings, the levels of intelligence you play on. You think everybody else is just stupid. You honestly think people are that stupid, bro? To not think logically. Dude, I hope that was not Hitler, man. But if it was, whatever. I don't know. It looked like him. But it also looked like it could have been like a drug lord or some sort, you know. I don't know who it was, honestly. I wish somebody did so way I could, correct myself if it was not Hitler. But damn, bro, look pretty close. Shit, that's nothing for us to flag him. You know how many times he probably does that to us? Imagine how many times Jack probably flagged us. And I'm going to use that to my defense when need be. I'm going to, because YouTube knows it. I guarantee it's daily. I guarantee it's daily. You ain't doing nothing but hating, Frost. That's all you doing, bro. And you talking about logos? Logos? Logos. I won't hurt you too bad, Jack. I won't hurt you too bad. But you ain't frosting like we frosting. See, we're on ice because we're iced. You just frosted. It might be a little too cold for you. Go put your dirty sweatshirt on. Go put your dirty sweatshirt on, pimp. But anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are killer. Every single evening, if you ride with me, you know that it's awesome that y'all just come over here to hang out. You know, we it ain't about getting on this dude's head all the time. A lot of the times, it's me kicking it with y'all. That's what I get from it. I get a lot of good times with people. I think tomorrow I might open it up a little bit more. That way we ain't so focused on him and I can fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? I think we haven't done that in a long time. That way everybody can just talk openly, fucking just talk whatever we want. And that gives them the chat a chance to talk whatever they want, and I can learn from that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what you guys like to talk about because I'm learning you, and that's my job, really. That's my job. But I appreciate you guys, man. Nonetheless, none the fucking less, man. Killer time as always. Frost, you suck like fuck. You lie like a rug. You're always going to do it until you have nothing else. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'm not sure my chat has that much faith in you. I don't know if I do either. But I would like to think that at some point all humans need to realize when they've done something wrong and need to right the wrongs. I'm not asking you to right your wrong with me or anyone over here. I'm saying do better is your term, right? We're going to need you to do better. That's a fact. And to the chat, thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. Until tomorrow, we have a good old day. Solid as a motherfucking rock. I had to come back for that, man. Y'all are... There's some people over here that's been here since the very fucking beginning. And that means a lot too. So shout out to the fucking day oneers, man. There's so many of y'all. Yep.
Hit the block with a sack and a Glock in the back full of rock with my skill on the seat. Clutching and looking my brother behind me, he up and busting whoever he see. Niggas be rapping, but ain't never done it. They know how I'm coming, they know I'm a creep. Shoot to the stuff.
Everybody, bro. Nikki kisses everybody. I would be wrong to keep going because I don't want to leave anyone out. I don't. Mystique. Fucking James S. Liberty. Too much day oneers, man. They Hodges. All my mind, Net. Blackout was like one of the first. Him and Wolfette, man. Shout out to Wolfette, wherever you are, honey. You might just be watching one day. We salute you, and I back you. Now
This is it. We done?
Here too. So salute to that young lady.
We done?
I'm not quitting my job because niggas fucking destroyed my platform. I'm not bad at my job.
Yes, I'm hitting the hay early tonight.
I'm not bad at my job. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not quitting my dreams because other people can.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously thinking about just worshiping.
Jack thought he had it. You know what?
I know that's the wrong thing to do.
Right there.
But if I assume I'm going to hell anyway. But if I worship the devil, I could die soon and probably. I'm really considering doing it. I'm not gonna lie.
Hurt.
Help, you know,
I'm a motherfucking money go getter with a real nigga feeling. I do this shit with ease, bitch. I'm fast life living. I can go in any hood. They love a little nigga, couple of them hate but stay in their place cause they don't want it with me. See me looking good, beating hard, bumping in my city, riding with that sack in that strap.
I'm not gonna go get a job because you destroyed my platform. My platform is just fine. If y'all wasn't here harassing me, I wouldn't have a fucking problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to. Ah!
Gotta keep them things in your mouth, man.